What's up, gadgeteers? My name is Hector and this is Gadget Beard, and on this channel I unbox and review everyday tech, gadgets, and accessories for you. And on today's video we are setting up the OnePlus 7 Pro. So now what I got going on here is I'm setting up my phone from a backup phone here. This is my Pixel 3 XL. So all I had to do was to say backup from a previous device, and then it says to go to the device you want to back up, go into Google Assistant and say the Google command, and then say set up my device. And what it'll do is search for the device you want to set up. It'll match and it'll give you this right here. So it says verify the shapes. The shapes are verified, and we hit next. And then it's gonna say confirm your lock screen, so hit next. So I'm gonna unlock with my fingerprint there, and it's gonna say copy to your other device and copy. So now what this is gonna do is take my information from this phone here, transfer it over to here, and it says you're almost done, close, and it's just gonna go ahead and do that. I'll put the Pixel 3 XL on the side and then continue with the 7 Pro here. Hit next, and says confirm your old Pixel screen lock screen. So I've done that, and then I'm just gonna hit restore, and then hopefully it restores it. More accept how to use the fingerprint. So we're gonna go ahead, set up our fingerprint sensor here. Now remember, you want to set this up just like you normally hold your phone, and I guess this is going to do some edge input. And there you have it, which was pretty simple if you ask me. Let's go ahead and put this back. And these are some screen off gestures. If you want to turn on the flashlight, you draw a V. Double tap to wake, I want to do that. You draw a 0 to open the camera. Music controls is you draw 2 lines with your fingers to play or whatever. I just double tap to wake for now. Now screen, this is your vivid color there. You do have a more natural color and an advanced. Whoa. Let's go ahead and keep it on vivid. Oh, that natural looks nice too, but we're gonna go ahead and do vivid. And then it's gonna ask you what type of font you want to keep, which is the stock Pi Roboto font or the OnePlus Slate. I don't know what's the difference, but that's the difference right there. It shows you. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it Roboto. Let's hit next. Now this is your T-Mobile Mumbo Jumbo. Let's go ahead and close that, and bam, allow. Now what this is doing right now is backing up all my apps and everything. So we're gonna let that go ahead and run its course, and then we're gonna come back when it's done. I'm gonna dive a little bit into the phone and see what this phone is all about. But bear with me, and we'll let this do its thing and come back when it's done. All right, we're back with the setup here. It took not too long. It downloaded 121 apps from my backup from what I had on my Pixel 3 XL. Let's go ahead and look at storage. Now, from everything that I backed up, I only used about 29.36 gigabytes of storage. That's barely 11% out of 256 gigabytes, which is good by any means. This is has a lot of storage. I don't think you're gonna have an issue with storage. The system itself is taking about 16 gigabytes of storage, which is pretty normal. But as you can see, all the apps that it downloaded here, very quick. This thing is snappy as hell. If you swipe right, you do have the Google Now launcher set up here. This is the OnePlus stock launcher. I went ahead and changed the wallpaper to give you guys a better feel of how the OnePlus is gonna look. When it backed up to my Pixel 3 XL, it backed up that wallpaper I had of Venom. But this one looks a lot better. The screen looked crazy good. It's amazing to see a full screen display without a notch or a punch hole here. This thing looks phenomenal. Let's go back to settings here too. It's pretty much stock Android Pie here, which is good. You do have some added menus here. As I just accidentally clicked on sound, and you do have Dolby Atmos there, so you can adjust it to your earphones, or you can pick dynamic, movie, music, whatever you want. You can set that up to your liking. But let's go under display now. This does have a screen refresh rate of 90 Hertz. You can go ahead and drop it down to 60 Hertz if you want to save some battery, but this thing is flying. It just feels very smooth, and it's probably because of the speed of the phone paired up with that 90 Hertz refresh rate. It just makes for a flawless experience when navigating through the phone. A couple menus here as well. You do have the utility menu there, which is your gaming mode, quick launch, parallel apps. Parallel apps is if you want to run two accounts on the same app, like if you have a business account for Facebook and a personal, you can run two apps parallel basically. App locker, you can lock in apps for encryption, which is good. You can do schedule power off and ons. OnePlus switch, if you have another OnePlus device, you can switch from one device to another without skipping a beat. And a quick reply in landscape. You do have RAM boost. This is pretty much new to me, so I don't know what RAM boost is. It's probably a OnePlus 7 Pro feature, but you do have a lot of systems to see if there's any updates available, and there is a update available. The new version of Oxygen OS 9.5.5 right out the box. This is the T-Mobile variant, so I don't know how well this is going to do with updates. I know the OnePlus 6T fell a little behind on updates on the T-Mobile variant, but not by a lot. It was just, it took a little bit longer for it to get the updates as the regular unlock version. I hope this one's a little bit different, but I have a feeling that's going to be the same deal. Let's do a quick comparison while that updates there. But besides that, everything looks great. It's running Android Pie, and it's just flawless, man. I don't know, this phone kind of leaves you kind of speechless. Now let's do some quick comparisons. I do have the OnePlus 6T. Now let's remove the 7 from the provided case here. Now this is the 7 Pro here with the OnePlus 6T, and it is a little bit taller, as you can see, a little bit taller, and just about the same. The 7's a little bit wider, but just about the same thickness. Let's check out the fingerprint there, and let's tap on that. Oh, it's just rebooted because of the update, but that's compared to the OnePlus 6T. This is compared to the Pixel 3 XL right here, right next to it, king of the ugly notch. Now the OnePlus 7 Pro is a little bit taller than both of its devices, but the Pixel, I believe, is wider, just a tad bit wider, not too much, but these are the two phones compared side to side. And just for shits and giggles, let's take this. I just got my Sony Xperia 10 back from it being repaired. Now this is a tall phone. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Let's see how fast the fingerprint reader is. Bam! And it's very, very fast, as you can tell. Faster than the 6T, I think. Now this is my Sony Xperia 10. As you can see, the 10 is just a tip taller, and it is thinner. I want to say it is thinner by just a bit, but I just got this phone back from repair, so keep in mind I will have more coverage on the Sony Xperia 10 Plus there. Let's move that aside, and let's check out the Galaxy S10 here. And this is not the Plus, this is just the regular version, but you can see it's not that much taller than the regular version, but it is wider by a lot. As you can see, as I place the phone, it's a lot wider and just taller. As you can see, the evolution of notches there, which is pretty funny. You have the giant notch, you have a teardrop notch there. Let's go ahead and show you there, the teardrop notch. You have the punch hole there, and you have nothing there, which by far I like that design the best. Let's go ahead and put these away, and let's take a quick look before I end the video on the camera there, the pop-up. So bam, woo! Now as you can see, it's pretty cool, not bad at all. There you have it, guys. Now right off the bat, I'm mesmerized by this phone. This is the Nebula Blue OnePlus 7 Pro. Absolutely gorgeous device. I was a little bit hesitant to pick this up, but after watching all the YouTubers videos, you know what, I just had to go ahead and pull the trigger. I finally did. I'm not regretting it. Great device, looks very, very, very awesome, looks good, freaking beautiful. For OnePlus, never having the 2K display to coming out with the very first AMOLED 90 Hertz refresh rate 2K display, you know, you gotta take your hat off to them, man. This phone looks very beautiful, and it's gonna be one to get. I'm gonna go ahead and put it through its paces and see what it's all about. I'm gonna let you guys know if it's worth upgrading from the 6T. For the price jump, this one was $700. There is the $750, and then it starts off at $650 if I'm not mistaken. But you could get different variants that meet your budget need. This one was good enough for me, so I went ahead and picked this one up from T-Mobile. But thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.